Hello guys. I haven't done a reading in so long. I actually did do some readings. I did them down at the river. I think about 2 weeks ago. I don't know how long I've been going through it. I don't know how you guys have been. Here comes my doggy back through the doggy door. But the energy has just been so intense lately. And I went through this massive healing journey, basically. I mean, I'm always going on a healing journey, but this one was massive. So many things came up, so many decisions. Oh, I love this. I just wanted our past energy for starters. We got the Queen of Wands. Yay. So many decisions, so many just profound thoughts. Like, I can't believe, I just opened the book up to the actual one. How can you believe that? Queen of Wands, creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others as you build your queendom, power. I fill my world with intense light that connects and ignites passion. So if that's our past energy, then yay for us. I love that. Let's see what we're going through right now. Oh, 2 of Swords. Oh, but the 4 of Wands as well. 2 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. So maybe you're trying to decide on something that brings you joy. The only reason I say that is the 2 of Swords normally like a to and fro type of decision. And then the 4 of Wands is more like a celebration, joyful event type of thing. So a crossroads, making a decision, a difficult choice, ideas or options. What's the best route of action? Yeah, and then the 4 of Wands is celebration, prosperity. So that's what I feel like we're doing. We're trying to figure out what brings us joy right now. So I'll have a look at these oracle decks and we'll see if we can bring some more light into what we're going through right now. Yeah, so, I mean, I wonder what you guys have gone through. Let me know in the comments if you have been through a massive shift. I know the astrology, oh my God, and guess what just came out with the oracle card is transformation. So perhaps you have been going through a massive shift. So there's rebirth, evolution, and metamorphosis. So the butterfly, the transformation. I love that. So this is our current energy. So we're going through a transition. I feel like everyone's, oh my God, the cross card was just perfect alignment. I was literally about to say, I feel like everyone is going through the same thing. We're all in perfect alignment. So that rings true. The other one is strength. It was the other cross card there. So it's standing strong, personal power and fortitude. So we're using our strength and to go through this transformation. We're aligned together. So I love that so much for us. We'll just get one more card from this. And then we'll see where this is going to take us. What's this transfer? It's going to bring us into balance, harmony, yin and yang, and equilibrium. I've been pondering on that a lot with duality as well. The feminine, the masculine, that sort of thing. Not like man and woman, but actually the energy of the duality of energy. And I just picked up the energy card, so we'll go with that next. Because it's such a balance to be aligned with that, particularly for me, where I am at my stage of life. You need to embody somewhat, you need to have the duality, but it's a balance, which is what one of our cards that we got for currently. It's a balance to sit where we need to sit at this stage. So right now we're pondering on what brings us joy. We're in a transformation where we want to bring in the balance and the harmony into our life. What can we do? What energies can we embody more of to bring us into this decision? Or where do you see this decision going for us, Spirit? Perhaps. With the energy. Financial constraints. Door to Spirit and strategy. Okay. So, to me that says we're using our strategy. It's the 3 cards, all right? Using our strategy and the door to spirit to solve our financial constraints. I got goosebumps, so that's literally what it was telling us. Because I don't know, are you guys like, I want to say, are you guys praying? Are you guys asking for help? Are you guys calling on your angels? Are you calling on spirit to actually help you with the strategy to bring you out of this financial constraint? Because that would be my advice to you, is to call on the angels, listen to your intuition. What did we just get? We just got man holding a coin and the door to romance. I'm not going to say, even though this is what it looks like, that there's a masculine that's coming in that's going to be holding like he's going to be your financial constraint solution. Because do you know what? I feel like for me, like where I am with my healing, which I just touched on earlier, is that there's no man coming to save you or no woman coming to save you. Like, you need to learn how to save yourself and have the inner safety. So perhaps you're the man holding the coin. You're the duality. You're the masculine. You're the feminine. You know how I was just bringing that up earlier. And you're going to romance yourself into that strategy to solve that for you. Actually, you know what? We'll get another deck. I know I just like went right around that because I really believe that we should, well, for me anyway, personally, is to connect with my own safety, to bring that in for myself type of thing. So this one is the Gateway Oracle cards. So we'll see what Spirit has for our gateway into the solutions for this. And then we'll just check on an overall outcome. I love that we're all going through the transformation though. Hopefully this will help you. What's going to help them make the decision? I really want to get that, because that was sort of like our current energy was like wanting to bring us into a decision that's going to bring us joy. So what's going to help us bring in that decision? Trusting your intuition. I love that so much. So I literally was saying that before, like when I was talking about the door to spirit. My life is truly guided. So yeah, look, these two together like make me, is that going to focus? I was going to focus on me. Yeah, I would really encourage you to, you know, as I said, pray or ask for guidance from the universe. You don't have to pray. Communicating freely was on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so communicating freely, I communicate from the depths of my being. So communicating freely to spirit, asking for the guidance, asking for the strategy, and trusting your intuition when it comes to you. So when you feel like that's a guided answer, okay, then below that as well was looking deeper. Deep within me is majestic radiance. So I've got to put it in front of my head so you can't see that. So it focuses, but looking deeper, communicating freely, like listening to your intuition, like trusting yourself that what someone asked me, I was doing a reading the other day, like here in my space, and they said to me, but how do I know what is my intuition? And how do I know how to tap into that? So manifesting dreams, and you know what? So that one just flopped out, and that one was actually the card after looking deeper, and I just decided to shuffle on it. So manifesting dreams, my dreams are coming true. So whatever your transformation is, your dreams are coming true. We just need to be trusting ourselves, I think, and looking deeper into those answers and trusting what we get from spirit. So the Queen of Swords. So trusting basically what your intuition's telling you. and running with that. So knowing that, you know, what's coming is for you. I'll just go back to what I was saying about the intuition and how do you know that it's actually your intuition talking. So I was telling her, unbiased decision making, an excellent communicator, wise and logical counsel, honesty, being perceptive, intelligent, and being direct, seeking truth. Okay. I was telling her that this lady works like many jobs and does many things throughout the day. And I was encouraging her to have some moments of silence within her day, because a lot of her day is just made up with other people's energy, and she's not actually allowing any space in her mind or in her soul for her own energy to come through. So I said, to start little with trusting your intuition. So maybe, like, if you think of something, you know, trust that and see what the outcome is to that, and start to build your confidence in trusting yourself. Because once you realize that, oh, that is what it was telling me to do, and that was correct, and that was right, and having those moments of sitting in silence and allowing those messages to come to you, and then actually acting on those messages will be the key to begin to start to trust your intuition. So she did do that. That was a week or so ago now, and yeah, so she's learning and trusting, and that would be my advice to you as well. So we'll grab a card for what the outcome, what the next couple of weeks is going to look like for us. How about that? So what's the next couple of weeks going to look like for us? Spirit angels and spirit guides, the highest and greatest good. Please show us one card. Oh, thank you. So healing, the star. You could be coming into your star energy. The Ace of Cups as well. You've got emotional fulfillment. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, swiftly moving towards an idea or some type of whatever you decided on. You might be swiftly moving towards that, and it's going to bring you the healing and the emotional fulfillment that you're after. So that's a good couple of weeks, I reckon. Learning how to listen to yourself, begin that healing, move towards your decision that you've made, and it's going to bring in that emotional fulfillment, which is amazing, which is what we want. Okay, just the start of it, you know, at least. All right, what do we have here? We've got two cards that flipped out. Oh my God. This one says, it's the owl, and it says, your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. I can't believe it. I love when that stuff happens. It's mad. And the next one was Loon. Pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. Do you know what I do? I don't know if I've said it on here before, but I actually do pay attention to my dream time, because that's actually when I get my intuitive downloads from spirit. And if I'm ever going to do a reading for someone, I tend to get messages overnight. And I sort of, that's how it comes to me generally. And that really light sleep of the morning is where I get certain phrases or that's when my intuition's at its heightened state, and my, you know, ability to communicate with spirit. So, yeah, I actually talk into my notes, my sound, like the voice thing on the iPhone, and I've got so many messages of me with the most sleepiest asleep voice saying whatever message I've gotten from spirit over the night, so I can, you know, ponder that the next day type of thing, or ponder that a bit later, or think about it before I do a reading for someone and use that as my first intuition message. So yes, I love that for us. Let's do a closing one with our little psychic soul oracle cards, our butterflies. Let's see what our 2 weeks we've got. Listen to our intuition. We've got our healing. We've got our emotional fulfillment coming in. And we've got options and choices. There you go. Decisions, opportunities, and movements. So that's just clarifying what we did know. So that's really good. Okay. Oh, you know what's come up as well, like what's flipped over, is meditation. So relaxation, stillness, and inner journey. So it's kind of touching on what I was saying before, of how the advice I gave to the woman that was here. And we have karma, experiences, old patterns, and future outcome. Okay. So I don't know how that relates to you, but to me, I would just be kind. I mean, I watched something on karma, funnily enough, today, and it was about, I think it was Gary, someone on YouTube, can't remember. And he was saying about karma and how, you know, be kind to people and treat people in a certain way and whatever, because it will always come back to you, you know, and I did resonate with it, but I also like give it some boundaries that I've had to put in place recently. I just would be mindful as well. I love shuffling. That's what I do. Just like, it's my ADHD brain. This has always got to be doing something. That would be my only advice to you is, you know, yes, there's karma and to be kind to people, but there's also kindness in boundaries, and there's also kindness to yourself. So don't feel like if I say, oh, you know, be kind to people because it will come back to you. You are a person, you are included in that. So if you feel like you need to insert boundaries, of course, in a kind way, in a respectful manner, then you need to do that as well. So yeah, that would be my advice to you. But thank you for watching. If you've watched all the way to the end, if you could please like this for me, that would be amazing as well. And feel free to comment. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.